Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Bear Brown. Thanks for coming to my garden channel today, where I'm here to help you grow something tasty. All right, in today's video, I am going to show you how to grow corn from seed. And I have my raised bed. It's 4x8. So, and I also have my corn in water. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this out because the reason why I put it in water, I want to get a jump start and get some help with germination, because you think about it, the seeds, they are dried out, so I wanted to give myself a great shot at getting most of my seeds to germinate, because I'm not going to have another shot at reseeding. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But if you're wondering what these flags are here for, I'm going to have each row 8 inches apart. Now I would have done it a little closer, but I want to be able to side dress in between, and we'll talk about that a little later. So that's why the flags are out, to help me locate the area that I want to plant in. All right, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get some fertilizer. And the corn is a grass and it's a heavy feeder, so you need a lot of nitrogen. I've already placed nitrogen out. I kind of ran out, so I'm gonna have to go get some more. So all I'm gonna do is take some handfuls and spread it on across just like this. So a couple handfuls, scatter it out. And I also have some more fertilizer as well. So I'm not doing any measurements. And once I finish, I'm gonna go ahead and mix that in. All right, so let me go ahead and mix it in. I'm just mixing the top surface so that it works into the actual soil. Alright, so almost done. And after I finish, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and water everything in. Just like that. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, if you like more videos like this and you want to see how the corn is going to thrive throughout the growing season, make sure you subscribe. All right, now I will tell you that I'm down south. I know it's beginning of July, so I never really started anything this late before, but I do believe, since how hot it's going to be and how long our growing season is, I'm thinking I'm going to be able to actually get some corn. I did a sweet corn variety, and with that, it doesn't take that long, but I thought I had some corn that was going to be about 60 days. It actually said 75, so I'm probably going to be cutting it kind of thin, but we shall see. All right, so the next step is to go ahead and lay the corn out, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll get back with you. But the corn is going to be 4 inches apart from one another, so let me go ahead and get that done now. All right, all the corn is down. Now some of them I got a little closer than 4 inches, but I'll go ahead and thin these couple rows. I'll go ahead and thin it out. But the next thing I have to do now is take my tool and press down an inch or an inch and a half, just like that. And the reason why the seeds are close, because you know, if you don't, that when you produce corn, that it is pollinated by the wind, because the tassels have to get the pollen on every string, and we'll talk about that as the corn comes up. And so you want to make sure that it's not too far apart, because then when the wind blows, if it doesn't get on the silks, then what will happen is when you open up your corn, you're gonna have a lot of gaps in your corn, and we want that full size corn. Sorry about all the sweat. The humidity is a killer out here. I couldn't do this in the daytime because it was hot, very, very hot. All right, but that's why I'm making sure that this is not too far apart. This is basically a block form, so when the wind blows, you know it's going to be, number one, it's going to be able to withstand the wind, so it won't fall over, because the corn roots are very, very shallow, and the wind blows, they're going to come tumbling down, and you're not going to get any corn. So that's another plus for having them in so close. They're going to get pollinated, and they're going to be able to stand up. All right, and the other thing about the shallow roots, since I'm on that, you're going to have to make sure that you water an inch of water a week. And you know that since we're in a raised bed, that we're above ground, it's going to dry out a lot, much quicker. So you got to be real good with the watering. And that's something I was lacking in the past, but I'll make sure I'm on it. You can tell by the coloring of the leaves, they'll start turning yellowish. So just make sure you give it some water. So let me go ahead and finish getting these in, and then I'll come back and we can finish it up. Hey YouTube, I just got finished planting the seeds, so let's look at it. All right, so I've already put the seeds in an inch down using my finger, the best tool to get it done. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do is, this is some compost that I'm about to broadcast out. Probably put a ½ inch out. Like I said, it was a heavy feeder, and look at some of the ingredients. It says composted plant material, composted cow manure, and composted fish. And what do you know, in between some of these rows, like this one right here, I went fishing yesterday, a couple buddies of mine, and we caught some fish. So yes indeedy, I got fish buried up under here, and I have some fish down this row, and I got one more row I have fish. And I accidentally dug up some spots where I had buried other fish at, so this whole bed basically has a lot of fish in it. All right, so I do that to give my plants what they need. It works for me, and hopefully if you're trying some of this stuff, it'll work for you. I do have one other thing that I am going to try once my corn gets about knee-high. I'm going to plant beans right beside the actual corn, because beans, they transfer nitrogen to the soil. And what does corn need? Nitrogen. All right, it's the three sisters, but I'm not going to plant the third sister, which is the squash. I got squash growing up over there. So I'm going to say the two sisters I'm going to use in this raised bed to see if they can help one another out. There'll be pole beans traveling up the corn, and so they'll be working hand in hand. The corn's job will be to grow tall so that the beans have a place to travel, and then the beans' job is going to put nitrogen in the soil for the corn. And hopefully everything works out and I'll get corn. So let me know in the comments if you think I'm gonna be able to get some corn. Like I said, this July 3rd. All right, so 4th of July is tomorrow, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to get it done. So take care, and I'll see you next time. All right, Bear Brown is out. Bye.